What's up, y'all? It's me, the Ukebox, here for Windbreakers episode 3. Now, I know it's been a long time since the last recording. Just been a lot of things going on. Life has been going on. So right now, I'm going to be getting back on the workhorse and starting Windbreaker episode 3. My brother's been getting on it, or getting on me for not watching it, because this is the stuff that me and him like to watch and talk about every time, we'd see each other, talking about any kind of anime. So without further ado, y'all, straight shot to the face. Come on, Zetsu. This reminds me of High and Low. If you guys watch High and Low, it's on Netflix, and it's like a delinquent Japanese show, and it's live action. It's freaking amazing. So if you guys watch that, there's High and Low 1 through I think 3, and then there's Worst, High and Low Worst, and I think there's other ones. There's one called the something Red. It's about the Amamiya brothers. It's a fantastic show if you guys haven't already seen it. But this reminds me of it, a little bit of Gokusen, where it comes to the fact that it's in high school. There are tons of other shows in Japan that focuses a lot on the delinquents, and this is definitely a breath of fresh air after most of the reincarnation type of animes that's been coming out as of late. By the way, I love those types. Those are my favorite manga and anime to read and watch. So watching this is awesome because it reminds me of what got me into a lot of Japanese dramas, and as well as Korean dramas, because I love Korean dramas, but it all stemmed from anime. Everything stems from anime for me, and manga. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to it. Oh, down low, too slow kind of kick. Are there teachers here? Bofud and the Shield Hero girl. At least that's what Bofuden reminds me of. Hey, they got the entities on top of the board. If you guys watch Tokyo Majin, they have those entities in there. Oh, never mind. That's just a tiger and dragon. So there's a huge dark past in this school, which is weird. Gotta be. Because why else would anybody go to this school? Or maybe not a dark past, but like a noble past. Oh, he's gonna mope around. Okay, is this a school? Do they have credits? I ain't see one teacher. Or does the town's like, you know what? You guys protecting us. Upperclassmen. Information. Freaking love this. I love when there's there's hierarchy right here to talk about it. Guy with a freaking the mask spray or spray painting mask. That's their classes? Hmm. So I guess their town is just super active with gang activity, and high schoolers are what keep it intact. It must be just young gangsters. Oh, that's the mascot. Oh no. Shishitoren. So there's a whole other faction. What, are they going to leave him there if he doesn't make it? Arima Yukinari. Oh, I'm going to forget all these names. I should probably write it down. There's always, it's got to be that guy. Second in command, of course. Not a king, not a four king level. It's the vice president level, which I would think is a part of the four kings. But y'all in the middle. Oh yeah, their whole thing is based on power. I mean, if that was the case, these guys could easily take out like your little officers and literally just usurp that whole area. Well, at least that's what I think. There you go. Devotees of power. There you go. Come on, say something. He reminds me of Zenitsu a lot. He makes him eat. There we go. All right. So I guess we are now meeting the leader. We see that Umemiya, the leader, is a gardener guy. He has the green thumb, likes to barbecue. That's a great idea. I might want to do that. Kotoha, that's the girl that I thought they went to school together. I guess not, because it's a all boys school. I should probably write that down. We get to see the dynamics between Toman, who was the upperclassman, who is also a fourth king. You see that he is afraid of Umemiya, and we don't know why, or we didn't know why until the very end. And I feel he always has to, check his gas intake, probably because of how much food they have to consume being with the leader. Then again, I was just like, then just don't eat that much, or maybe, I don't know, eat a more balanced diet. I don't know, whatever the case is. I think it's really funny that we thought that this dude is getting kicked or punched in the stomach, but he is not. He is actually getting kicked and punched in the stomach reverse, probably getting heartburn at a very young age. 16, 17 is not a good age. I think it was 17, 18, 19. It's not a good age for heartburn. Whatever the case is, this was a great episode. I like the fact that the first fight between the two freshmen, I don't remember their names. I'll remember them next time. But seeing them fight against each other was really cool. It was really refreshing, especially since the other guy is actually very quiet. There's very little interaction vocally through him. But whenever he has like a mood swing, you can see it. It's good. I think it's great. Great third episode. He already knows. Oh, nope. Nope, it's not about the fight. Oh, he speaks. He speaks. Because he lives life. Sakura. It's about a girl. A shoplifter. Use your phone. Is there cell phones in this? He gives me that Goku vibe, the Luffy vibe, the very main character vibe when Sakura, what the heck? Sakura is the main character. Because he's reliable, dude. Well, at least that's what he makes himself out to be via the people. Sounds like a Nide of Shizitoren. At least that's the vibe I'm getting from his voice. That's the leader? I can't wait to see that dude fight. The dude that reminds me of Gyu because of the earrings. Wait, does Gyu even have earrings in Demon Slayer? Never mind. It would be one. Look at that. Look at that awesome pose. About to scrap. Mano a mano. Intimidation. I feel like he's a lot weaker than Umemiya, but it's an anime, baby. Oh, snap. Ooh, he wants to recruit. We got to be more powerful than him. Right, you just got to get a hobby. Maybe play some Marvel Crisis Protocol. So what happens if he loses? Is he no longer the top? And is Togame the top? Oh, snap. If Sakura can beat that guy, oh, oh, that's tight. That's so tight. It's like Yakuza, the game. 3. Oh, Yakuza 3. Oh, there's a weird dude. Ooh, crows. Crow Zero, anybody? Or have you guys ever read the worst books? Those are good. Oh, Sakura. Othello-kun. They always have those weird guys against with the weird one of the team. But there's a fourth king there. There's a king. Hiragi. Yeah, there you go. Or Toman. I feel like Umemiya just wants them to fight just for the town, not against others, like not becoming who other people outside of their town look at them as delinquents. Yep, getting that protein in. That Kotoha chick reminds me of Senna's upperclassman friend in Aijo 21. Orphans. They're orphans, right? So Kotoha be a love interest for Sakura? I don't see it because they didn't have a moment in the beginning because they normally do in animes, but it's not that type of anime anyway. It's an anime about friendship, about leadership. It's even more reason that nothing will happen between the two of them. Well, at least unless it's in the manga, which I have not read, which is a surprise to me. Need it. Why are you there? Oh, for the data. Okay. That was a great episode. I think that was great. Fantastic. That was a good fourth episode. We see Choji, or Toriyama-san, leader of the Shishitoren faction, want to catch fade with Sir Umemiya. And we find out that Kotoha is Umemiya's like little sister. And I also thought that she was out of school, being as that he was going to school while she was working. But then again, of course, it's probably a family home and she can work until her school starts. You know, that jazz. I was trying to pick it up, like trying to pick up the pieces on how or where she goes to school, and you literally find out in this episode. Or maybe you find out in the second episode if you're really good at figuring stuff out like that. Unlike myself, I am not. So far, Sakura, I think Sakura's going to beat Togame. Not going to lie. I think Sakura's going to actually get in a good couple licks. That's just a personal, like, you know, my personal opinion of the matter. Hidagi and that other guy, I think his name was Yako, I forget. But to see that fight, I don't know, that's going to kind of in the air, even though Hidagi is one of the four kings. Because I don't know how they fight amongst each other yet. We do know that they can fight against gangs or gangsters, you know, like thugs or whatever, and they're pretty strong. But there's no real like power skill yet. We don't see a power skill. However, the only power skill that we can go off of would be Sakura's one, because obviously he fought the most within the show. And then you have Sugishita, who is also very good, but I guess not good enough to whop Sakura. So in my opinion, I think Sugishita is weaker than Sakura. But then again, this show could be making them about even. I know I'm just talking about their fighting scales, but this is the meat of these shows for me. So that's what I think. And I think that Tomiyama or Choji of the Shishitoren faction, he's probably bored and trying to find fights because no one fills that void of, am I stronger than this person? Because that's what it sounds like. That dude is weird. He looks like a guy that's always trying to scrap, always looking for a reason to scrap. And it's okay. But whatever the case is, this is a great episode. My name is Ukebox, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.